Firstly, just insert the text like this manner, and after that, after selecting this, if you want to just divide this particular text into different columns, so here's the option is columns. When you click on column, you will get the options. You can choose anyone to make columns. Just click on this. You just observe here it is a column. The text is not enough to move on the second column. So just add some text as well. And after that, you will observe the second column also include this particular text. And if you want to just increase that column, just select it. And after that, just click on 3 column. You will get a 3 column text, just like a newspaper. In these types of format, you can easily observe in the newspaper. Okay. And
Yes,
next,
sir.
you want to just make a line between these columns, just click on more column. And you click on more column, here's the option is that is line between. When you click on line between and click on OK, it will give a line between the columns like this manner. Okay. If you want to just increase the space between the columns, just click here and here is the width. If you want to just increase the width of the column, just click here, place here, it will decrease, and here you can also increase. So it is synchronized. It is a directly proportional or inversely proportional related with this. Inversely proportional means if we increase the width, spacing will decrease. If we increase the space between the columns, the width will decrease. Okay, so these are the alternative. When you click on this, just see there, the space of between the columns will increase, and the width of this particular column is decreased. Okay, just click on this. If you want to just increase the column width, the spacing will decrease. Just see there. When you click there, the spacing will decrease and the width of the column will increase. Okay, these are the interdependent options, and you can choose anyone to increase the width or spacing. Clear? If you want to just different types
Yes,
of
sir.
column like this, if you want to just left column, right column, so these types of format also available. You can choose this and click on OK. You will get like this manner. So these are the different columns properties. You can remove these properties by clicking on one, and it will remove the multiple columns. If you want to just increase the number of columns, so what is the limit of the maximum column? When we click here, you will just make the column maximum is 12. Okay, only 12 column you just make in this particular page. Just click here. So these text divided into multiple columns, and the maximum number is 12. If you want to decrease one, just click on one. It will normalize the column. Understood? So this is
Yes, sir.
these columns. Okay. When we talk about a break, what is the use of break? For example, if you want to just shift this content, place your cursor, and if you want to just shift this content on the next page. So firstly, just place your cursor and click on break, and here's the option is page break. When you click on page break, the content will move on the next page. Okay. Similarly, just repeat the option, just place your cursor where you want to shift, just place your cursor, and after that, just like this, placing your cursor and click on this page break, and it will move on the next page. Clear? So these are the
Yes, sir.
columns and break. And here's the next option, that is the column break. What is the use of column break? If we have 2 columns like this, if we have 2 columns and there is some space between the columns, just increase the space like this manner and click on OK. Okay. If you want to just shift this content from the next column, if you want to just move this particular text from here, okay, here to there, so then you can place your cursor and click on break, and here's the option is column break. When you click it, it will move the text to the next column. Clear? The text shifted in the next.
Yes, sir.
That is the use of column break. And here
Column break.
is the text wrapping. What is the use of text wrapping? For example, if we have text like this manner, and if we just press enter, what happens? The content will move from, or content is moved from this place to another and giving some extra spaces in this particular location. If you don't want to just extra space on this particular location, we should use which option? We should use text wrapping. When firstly just place your cursor, like this manner, or this manner, and after that just click on this and click on text wrapping. What happened? The space is automatically adjusted between these text and content move on the next line. Okay. So if you want to just
Yes, sir.
move the content from the next line, just go for this option, and the previous line automatically adjusts the spaces among the column break. Clear?
Yes, sir.
These are the three options we have been studying, and these are the different section in what if you talk about or teach about the section, then I will introduce this options. Okay, so these are the break options. How many types of break? There are three types: page break, column
Yes,
break, and line break. You can also say line
text
break
wrapping.
or text wrapping break. Clear? Next,
Yes, sir.
line number. If you want to just give some line number in this particular document, just click here, and here's the continuous line number. When you click here, the line number comes with the text in this manner. Okay, so these are the line numbers. If you want to just find out the line numbers error, for example, if you have a phone and you just talking to another person, and if you want to just find out the error, you can easily mention the point out the line by using the line number. Okay, for example, just see the
Yes,
line
sir.
10 and third row, and you just can easily correct this particular text by using line number. It is just like a reference. It becomes like a referential identification by which you can easily find out or navigate the particular text line by following this. These are the line number. If you have a two page like this, if you have a single column and there are different pages like this, you have more than two pages. Firstly, we have to just remove this line, none, press enter. And enter. Copy it and paste it to make the multiple lines in this manner. You can see here, these are the three pages available there. Okay. And if you want to just
Yes, sir.
the line number, fresh line number for each page, just click here, and here the option is restart each page. When you click on this, you will get the line number starting from one from each page. 1, 2, that is 39. And again, it is start from the first number. Clear? So these are the line numbers.
Yes, sir.
Just remove this, just click on, and here click on the none option. It will remove the line numbers, and you can easily observe these line numbers. You can easily activate or hide a line number by using this option. And what is the use of hyphenation? If we talk about hyphenation, hyphenation is the process by which we can just break the word at the end of the line. For example, here we have a word like this computer. Okay. If you want to just break this particular word, just select this, or you just place your cursor, and if you want to just align activate hyphenation, just click on this and click on automatic. What happened? Just see there. Here the hyphen symbol comes with the com, and remaining words come with this particular future. Com dash computer. Similarly, you can observe on different text. For example, if we giving some space in this manner like this, okay, it will adjust the word if we add some text at this end. Lucknow University. Okay, and we just removing space from this particular place, and just observe that here's a minus symbols come with the university. So we can just activate the word break by using hyphenation. Okay, by activating this option, we will allow the word break at the end of the line of the paragraph.
Nine.
Clear? If you want to just
Yes, sir.
deactivate this, just click on none. It will normalize the text, and it will not break the text. It will shift the text from the previous line to the next line. Okay. So hyphenation symbol is not allowed by deactivating this hyphenation option. Clear? So here's the
Yes, sir.
page break, column break, text break, and here's a line number hyphenation. And what is the use of paragraph indentation? If you talk about indentation, there are two types of indentation, that is left and right. If you want to give some space from the left side, first you space your cursor and after that just click on this. You just get the space from the left side. Similarly, if you want to just some space from the right side, just click on this. It will give you space from the right side of the page. Okay, so when we type summary, then we can use these types of format. And here's a space you can add any symbol, any image with this particular space. Okay, so here is the indentation. There are two types of indentation, that is left indent or right indent. Clear? And its shortcut key, that is Control plus T to move from left to Control plus M. Sorry, Control plus M to move from left to right, and press
Right.
Shift plus M to move on the previous steps. Where Control plus M is the shortcut key. Left indent shortcut is CTRL plus M. Okay, and remove left indent. Press CTRL plus Shift plus M. Okay, these are the two shortcut keys by which you just add the space from the left side in the form of indent. And if you want to just remove the left indent, just go with the shortcut key Control Shift plus M. Okay, and that is the next, that is hanging indent. What is the use of hanging indent? If we talk about hanging indent, it is a third property of indent with shortcut key Control plus T. Control plus T. What happened in this hanging indent? Firstly, just place your cursor, and when you use Control plus T, what happened? The first line starting from the left margin and the next line are taking some space from the left side, and it looks like this manner. And this is the hanging lines. These three are the hanging lines, and it is the normal line. Here, so these types of format we can.
Yes, sir.
It is hanging indent, and if you want to just remove hanging indent, to remove hanging indent, just press Control plus Shift plus T. Okay, so when you press this Control Shift plus T, it will be moved like this. Okay, so it will normalize the text. So that is the use of indentation. And what is the use of spacing? Here is a space when we have a paragraph like this manner, and just place your cursor in this paragraph. If you want to just add some spaces before the paragraph, and if you want to just add some spaces after the paragraph, here are the two options available. That is before, when you click here, it will add the space before the paragraph. When we click on this, it will add the space after the paragraph. Okay, you can easily
Yes, sir.
decrease this, just click on, it will decrease the space, and it will also decrease the space. So these two options which help you to adjust the space between the paragraphs. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What is the use of these types? That is arrangement. If you talk about arrangement, there are different types of arrangement. If you have some object like this manner, for example, in this page, we just want to just add some object like this. Here we add picture or some shape like this manner. Here we add this shape like this. Okay. And after inserting this shape, we just want to just place this particular shape position in the page by following this. This is the position. Here are the different positions of the page. For example, here is the line. Inline means it will move with the line. And next option, that is the left top corner. When we click here, that is the left top corner position will be left top corner. And if we just click on this, and here's an option, that is top center, top right, middle. Let's click here, and here's the middle. So there are different positions of the page. You can go for this option, and you can easily observe these positions on your page. For example, if we decrease the page size to observe this particular event, firstly just place your cursor on the object, and here's the position. So you can see and observe the position of the particular object. Okay, so these are the options
Yes, sir.
to set the object position on the page. And next option, that is the wrap text. What is the use of wrap text? Wrap text helps to adjust your shape with the text. Okay, so it will provide the adjustment. For example, there are different properties. If you want to just send this particular object behind text, this option is behind text. Okay, this object comes behind the text. If you want to just front of the text, just click on in front of the text. It will hide the text. Okay, so its position arranged between the lines and shapes. Here's the next option. If you just click on type, it will provide helps to move easily by using our mouse. And it will also adjust the text like this manner. You see, you can easily observe this. Okay, if you manually adjust the lines space, just click on here. Here's the added wrap point. When you click on added wrap point, it will give a dot, and when you move in like this, it will shifting the text in this manner. Okay, so when you point out this particular, drag this, and it will make the shape of your text. Okay, you can take any shape for this particular option. Okay, next, if you have more than two objects, for example, we just inserting a new object from this. Just click here and draw this. There are two objects available there, and if you want to just shifting this object between these two. Firstly, if you want to just send this particular object about this object. So firstly, just select this and click on send backward. What happens? When we click on send back, so it will move on the back side of this particular object. If you want to just move on the upper side, just click on bring forward and it will become upper position of the object. Okay, so by this option, we can adjust the position of the two objects. So these are the options by which we just adjusting the position. Bring forward, stand backward, similarly this option. Okay, and here's the option is selection pan. What is the use of selection pan? If we talk about the selection pan, means it will provide an extra pan on the right side of your window by which you can easily select the object, and you can easily hide and unhide the object by clicking on this option. And here's the option when you want to just hide all, just click here. All the object will hide by activating this option. If you want to just unhide this, just click on this, show all, it will show all the objects. Okay. Here's the next option, that is alignment. What is the use of alignment? If we talk about the alignment, firstly just place your cursor on the object and pressing shift button. After pressing shift button, just click on the another object. After selecting both objects, here we just align the objects, these two objects, in these types of position. For example, we align this like this manner, align this, align center, align right, align top, align. You can, after selecting both objects, you can change the position in respect to other objects. Clear? Bottom.
Yes, sir.
These are the options by which you just adjusting the position about these objects. And if you want to just set with the page, just click on align to page, and you can go for this option. And after that, you just align the page top side like this, top, bottom. Okay, when we tick this option, you will get the page alignment with your object. Bottom becomes at the bottom of your page in this manner. Clear? So these are the alignment.
Yes, sir.
And after this property, here's the next option, that is group. What is the use of group? If we have two objects like this, and we just moving your cursor on this object, it will move separately. Okay. If you want to just fix the position of these two objects, so just firstly just select both objects by pressing shift and click on the another object. After selecting the first object, for example, placing your cursor on this and press shift and click on another object. So both objects will selected like this manner, And after selecting both objects, here's the group option activated. Just click on this, and here's the option is group. When you click this group option, it will become a single object. Okay, it will become a single object by using group. Okay, understood? And if you want to just
Yes,
ungroup,
sir.
click on this, it will become previous one like this, separate object. And these are the group and ungroup views. And next option, that is the rotation. What is the use of rotation? Here's the option is rotation. So there are different movements around the axis. Just click on this. It will be moving like this manner, and you can choose anyone to give the rotation of this particular object. And if we want to just, for example, we have a shape like this manner, and if you want to just shift this arrow from left to right, what we'll do? Just click on this, and here's the option flip horizontal. You can see here, these are the ungroup objects. That's why it's moving separately. First, you just place your cursor on both the object and making the group option. And after that, just click on this and move horizontal. So what we've done? Just click on this, it will move the arrow position in this manner. And if you just moving 90 degree this object, and if you want to just shift this position in upward direction, just click on this, and here the option is flip vertical. So these are the flip options or rotation option by which you can adjust the position of your shape. Clear? So these are the
Yes,
options
sir.
all about the layout. Last time we have studied about the page size and orientation and margin, but these types of properties I have told you that will not show, that was not shown in the video. Okay, so we have to just revise this, and after that just finish this class. So here's a margin, it will provide the space like this. If we just click on this layout and margin, there are different types of margin available. You just click on this, it will give the space like this manner from the page edges like this. If you want to just increase this, just click on this, it will increase the space like this manner. Okay, next, the use of orientation. When we click on this is the page, and you want to just move the page in horizontal form, just click on this and click on landscape. The page will move in this type of direction, and these types of page position is known as landscape. And here's the page size. You can adjust the page size by using this option. Just click on this, the page size will increase, and if you click on A4, it will decrease the page size. Clear? So these are the
Yes,
different
sir.
by which we can just select the page according to our requirements, according to our printer. You can set the page. Clear? So these are all
Yes, sir.
the layout.